Hello folks, welcome back to the show here on FlickDirect, where I give you all the latest that happened in entertainment news throughout the week, and then I give you guys my personal take on the matter at hand. I'm your host, Putnam, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this week was kind of slow in terms of movie news and entertainment news in general, but I got just enough to talk to you guys about. So starting off, we got some news surrounding the Batman. Kind of. But here's the thing, guys. This isn't really news about the Batman movie like I mentioned beforehand. What this is really about is that this is a brand new Gotham PD show that's in development with Matt Reeves and I believe also Terrence Winter. I believe this was the guy that was behind Boardwalk Empire, which I've heard nothing but great things about. But this kind of confuses me because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like that they're trying new things with the whole Batman universe. But didn't we get a Gotham police show that was called Gotham? I'm excited about this. I mean, knowing that Matt Reeves and Terrence Winter are behind this thing, I mean, like I mentioned, I love what Matt Reeves has done, but it just kind of confuses me that there's going to be another Gotham police show where we already had a Gotham police show titled Gotham. I'm still curious because Matt Reeves is going to be running this thing now. I don't know what exact capacity he's going to be running this thing. I know he's developing, I think he's developing the pilot episode. If he's directing it, I'll watch it. But do I think we need yet another Gotham police show? Maybe we'll just have to see how this plays out though, but I'm still curious nonetheless. Alright guys, so coming up on to our second to final news story of this week, we must unfortunately talk about the passing of one of the most legendary people in the film industry, and that is the amazing, and I mean the amazing film composer known as Ennio Morricone. Now, if I did just butcher his name, I do apologize, but if you guys don't know who Ennio Morricone is, this man, to say the least, was one of the greatest composers who ever lived. Not only was he an amazing composer, but his impact on music is just, I can't even describe to you guys what this man has done for film. Just to give you guys a couple of examples of the amazing music he has composed, he did one of my favorite movies of all time, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. I mean, his score, known as The Ecstasy of Gold, remains to be one of my favorite scores I have ever heard in a film. And actually, fun fact, my favorite band of all time, Metallica, did their own cover of the song, which I think is amazing as well. And actually, every time that Metallica goes out on stage to perform for their fans, they always play that score, which I think, I mean, that just shows you right there how much of an impact it has had. He did also the score for The Thing 2, which I think is one of the greatest horror film scores ever. He also did The Exorcist 2. He's basically done a lot of Western scores. He also did The Hateful Eight, to which I cannot believe I found this out before I started shooting this. But apparently he won his only Academy Award for The Hateful Eight, which is a crime because, if you ask me, he should have won for Good and the Bad and the Ugly, because that is one of the greatest scores I have ever heard, and I mean ever. If you ask me, he is one of the gods in terms of film composing. And also to Ennio Morricone's closest friends and family, my deepest condolences. The world lost just an icon, to say the least. Moving on to our last news story of this week. This story not only revolves around Batman, but not the way you'd think, but it also revolves around that Flash movie that's been in development for God knows how long. Now here's the thing, guys. In terms of actors who have portrayed Batman, I think we can all agree that Michael Keaton is one of the most beloved actors who has portrayed Batman, even though he only got to portray him twice. Once with Batman 1989, and also Batman Returns, to which I almost sometimes to prefer over 1989, only because I feel like with Batman Returns that Tim Burton was able to do what he wanted to do with the Batman character. And I love Michael Keaton. I mean, if you guys were to ask me my favorite live action Batman actors, easily Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, and Ben Affleck. But it turns out that for the up and coming Flash movie, now this is all just rumors, so take this with a big grain of salt, but apparently Michael Keaton is in talks to return to playing Batman. Now, I don't know if he's in talks to portray Batman as Bruce Wayne, but from what I've been hearing, with the new Flash movie, it's going to incorporate the multiverse. So, if I'm thinking correctly, this is going to involve the Tim Burton Batman character. Maybe. Now, this is from what I've been seeing. This is, like I mentioned, all rumor mill, so take this with a big grain of salt. But from what I've been hearing, Michael Keaton's Batman might appear as a sort of mentor to the Flash character, to Ezra Miller's Flash, to which I love knowing that Michael Keaton is returning possibly to play as the Cape Crusader once again. But I think it's going to be really, really weird incorporating the multiverse with the DCEU. I mean, if they can make it work, props to them. I mean, if they do get Michael Keaton, I don't know if it's been confirmed yet, because I think the rumors is that he is in talks once again. Big grain of salt, but nonetheless, I just think this could be intriguing. I mean, very intriguing. Alrighty, guys, and that is going to wrap it up for this week's show. Please comment down, let me know below. How do you guys feel about yet another Gotham police show that is coming out around the time of Matt Reeves' The Batman movie? Do you think this is a bit too soon, knowing that we already had a Gotham police show out there, or do you think this could be different with Matt Reeves and Terrence Winter developing this thing? Also, when it comes to Ennio Morricone, what was your favorite film score of his? Personally, for mine, like I said, The Ecstasy of Gold is one of the best scores I have ever heard in general. And finally, how do you all feel about Michael Keaton possibly returning to play as Batman for the Flash movie? Let us know below. I hope y'all enjoyed this week's show. If so, please hit that like button, also share, and don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification button for whenever a new video from us goes live. If you guys want to see any of our previous 2 videos, please click on the right there or there. And of course, until next week's show, we will see you guys next week. Have a great week, guys.